Many people start their financial journey by throwing savings at random stocks, hoping a lucky pick will yield a significant return. But wealth is about following a specific 5-step sequence. Each stage provides the leverage necessary to support the one above it. Attempting to reach the top rungs without a stable base is physically impossible. Harvest value before securing your time, and the structure fails. This mismatch, buying the right assets at the completely wrong stage, is what keeps most people in a cycle of stagnant growth. They are building a penthouse on a foundation that hasn't been poured yet. Zero leverage is a state where every hour of your day is spoken for by chores, errands, and the logistics of survival. In this mode, you have no capacity to build anything new. Your first purchase must be the recovery of your own clock. Stage 1 is about buying back time to create a window for high-value, uninterrupted focus. Things like grocery delivery, automated bill payments, and meal prep serve a specific function. They eliminate the micro-frictions that fragment your day. These aren't luxuries, they are strategic reclaims of cognitive energy. This graph demonstrates the cumulative effect of those reclaimed hours. A person who reinvests just 3 hours of focused work per day will eventually lap someone who remains too busy to optimize their schedule. Time is the foundational capital. Without it, you lack the room to expand your earning capacity in the stages that follow. A common mistake is trying to build a complex investment portfolio on a standard salary. This is the small numbers trap. This chart shows the math of a 10% return. On a $1,000 principal, you're only gaining $100. To see meaningful growth, you first need to increase the size of the capital you're deploying. Stage 2 is about purchasing income expansion. You invest in the courses, tools, and mentorships required to build a skill that the market values highly. Skills like remote sales, media buying, or funnel architecture allow you to get paid for the specific results you generate. This moves you away from an hourly wage and toward an outcome-based income. That shift creates the surplus capital necessary to actually fund the later stages of this ladder. You can be the most talented person in your field, but if you are invisible to the market, your income will always have a ceiling. Talent is the product, but distribution is the fuel. Stage 3 is buying distribution. This means building a system that predictably brings opportunities to you, rather than you hunting for them. This could take the form of an email newsletter, a video channel, or a specialized ad funnel. These are assets that communicate your value to thousands of people simultaneously. When you control the channel through which people find you, the power dynamic shifts. You stop competing on price and start selecting only the most profitable deals. In a global economy, access to an audience is what grants a creator the ability to set their own terms. If your income is random and unpredictable, you can never truly scale. You spend too much energy worrying about where the next client is coming from. Stage 4 is the transition into building a cash flow machine, a system that sells and delivers value on a repeating basis, without requiring your constant intervention. This diagram shows the mechanics of a productized service or a software tool. A customer enters the system, receives the value, and triggers a recurring monthly payment. That predictability is what allows you to hire a team and upgrade your tools. You are no longer guessing, you are managing a known quantity of incoming cash. This stage marks the shift from working inside the business to operating the business as an external observer. Only once your machine is producing a massive surplus are you ready for the final stage, buying ownership. Ownership is the right to harvest value from the broader economy. Here, your capital grows through the labor and systems of others. This pyramid represents the stack of ownership assets. You start with broad index funds for systemic stability, add cash-flowing real estate for tax-advantaged growth, and finally, buy equity in other businesses. This structure uses inflation as a tailwind. While rising prices hurt those who only earn a wage, they increase the revenue and property values of the people who own the assets. Take an honest look at where you are currently standing. Are you still trying to buy back your first few hours of time, or have you progressed to the ownership stage? The speed of growth at this final level isn't magic. It's the result of having the time, the skills, and the systems to feed the engine in the correct order.